Imagine a world where mathematical equations are not just abstract theories, but keys to unlocking unimaginable wealth. This was the world of Jim Simons, a brilliant mathematician who transformed Wall Street with his revolutionary approach. By the time of his death in 2024, Simons' net worth was estimated at $31.4 billion, making him the 51st richest person in the world. Today, we delve into the life of the man who cracked Wall Street wide open with math. Jim Simons was born on April 25, 1938, in Brookline, Massachusetts. From a young age, he exhibited an extraordinary talent for mathematics. At just 3 years old, he was found by his parents dividing large numbers by 2, all the way from 1024 downwards. This precocious ability was just the beginning. At 4, he stumbled upon Zeno's dichotomy paradox during a family drive when his father mentioned needing to stop for gas. Jim innocently questioned, "Why don't you just use half the amount in the tank, then half of that, and then half of that? You'll never run out." This early encounter with a complex mathematical concept foreshadowed his future genius. Jim excelled in mathematics, eventually attending the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, where he received his bachelor's degree in mathematics in 1958. His academic journey continued at the University of California, Berkeley, where he earned his PhD in mathematics by the age of 23. His doctoral thesis provided a new proof of Berger's classification of the holonomy groups of Riemannian manifolds, marking a significant achievement in his early career. Jim's early academic career was illustrious. He taught at MIT and Harvard, where his informal and enthusiastic teaching style made him a favorite among students. Known for his casual attire, he often forewent socks, a small rebellion against academic formalities. His approachability and passion for mathematics inspired many students to pursue careers in the field. Despite his success in academia, Jim was restless. The routine of lectures did not satisfy his craving for new challenges. In 1964, he joined the Institute for Defense Analysis, IDA, working as a codebreaker during the Cold War. This period was crucial for Jim, exposing him to the practical applications of mathematical theories in deciphering Soviet codes. His work at the IDA led to the development of an ultra-fast code-breaking algorithm that significantly advanced U.S. intelligence capabilities. Jim's tenure at the IDA was cut short in 1968 after he publicly criticized the Vietnam War. This dismissal marked a turning point in his career. He returned to academia, taking a position as chair of the math department at Stony Brook University in New York. There, he made significant contributions to differential geometry, particularly through his work on the Chern-Simons theory, impacting string theory, quantum field theory, and condensed matter physics. The lure of the financial markets was strong. Jim's mathematical mind saw patterns and possibilities where others saw only chaos. His transition from academia to finance began in 1978 when he founded Monometrics, a hedge fund management firm. He believed the mathematical models used in academic research could be applied to financial markets. In 1982, he renamed the firm Renaissance Technologies, reflecting his vision of a new era in quantitative investing. Renaissance Technologies was revolutionary in its approach. Instead of relying on traditional financial analysis, Jim hired mathematicians, physicists, and computer scientists to develop algorithms that identified patterns in market data. One of his first major hires was Leonard Baum, co-author of the Baum-Welch algorithm, which became a cornerstone of Renaissance's trading strategies. The journey was not without challenges. In the early days of Renaissance Technologies, Jim faced significant setbacks. One notable challenge was in the early 1980s when the firm heavily invested in gold. At the time, gold prices were soaring, reaching an all-time high of $865 an ounce. Confident in their data and predictions, Jim and his team held on to their positions, expecting further gains. However, the market took an unexpected turn, and gold prices plummeted to $500 an ounce, resulting in a dramatic loss. Another significant challenge came when the firm invested in U.S. bonds. Leonard Baum believed that the Reagan administration's policies would lead to a rise in bond prices. However, the administration began issuing a large number of bonds, causing prices to drop and resulting in substantial losses for the firm. These early failures underscored the importance of refining their models and strategies to account for market complexities and uncertainties. Despite these setbacks, Jim remained undeterred. He understood that failure was integral to innovation and progress. Each Each loss provided valuable insights, allowing the team to improve their models and develop more sophisticated trading strategies. Jim's resilience and commitment to learning from mistakes were crucial in navigating these early challenges. In 1988, Renaissance launched the Medallion Fund, named in honor of the prestigious mathematics awards Jim and his colleagues had received. The fund's performance was spectacular. Between 1988 and 2018, the Medallion Fund achieved an average annual return of 66.1% before fees, or 39.1% after fees, earning over $100 billion in trading profits. The Medallion Fund's success can be attributed to its unique approach. Jim and his team used quantitative models that analyze vast amounts of market data to identify patterns and make predictions. This method was a stark contrast to traditional reliance on human intuition and qualitative analysis. Jim once remarked, "Patterns of price movements are not random, but rather contain subtle relationships and dependencies that can be analyzed and exploited." Despite his professional success, Jim faced significant personal challenges. In 1996, his son Paul was tragically killed in a bicycle accident. Then, in 2003, his son Nicholas drowned in Bali. These heartbreaking events deeply affected Jim, but he channeled his grief into philanthropy. He established Avalon Park and Preserve in memory of Paul and the Nick Simons Institute in Nepal to improve healthcare. Jim and his wife Marilyn founded the Simons Foundation in 1994 to support research in mathematics and fundamental sciences. The foundation has donated billions to various causes, including autism research, mathematics education, and basic scientific research. In 2023, the Simons Foundation made a historic $500 million donation to Stony Brook University, the second largest gift ever to a public university. The Foundation's contributions to scientific research are vast. It established the Simons Foundation Autism Research Initiative, SFARI, in 2003, aimed at improving the understanding, diagnosis, and treatment of autism spectrum disorders. Additionally, the Foundation funds the Simons Institute for the Theory of Computing at Berkeley, a leading center for collaborative research in theoretical computer science. The Simons Foundation has supported numerous groundbreaking research projects and scholars. Foundation grantees have gone on to win Nobel Prizes, Fields Medals, and other top honors. The Foundation's scientific engagement efforts have also been recognized with a Pulitzer Prize, an Academy Award nomination, and multiple Emmys and Peabody Awards. This highlights the significant impact and recognition of the Foundation's contributions to advancing science and education. Jim's philanthropic efforts extended to improving mathematics education in the United States. He founded Math for America, a nonprofit organization dedicated to recruiting and retaining highly qualified math teachers in public schools. His vision was to inspire a new generation of mathematicians and scientists, ensuring that his legacy would continue to impact future generations. Jim's influence extended far beyond finance. His work in mathematics laid the groundwork for many modern scientific advancements. The Chern-Simons theory has applications in condensed matter physics, quantum computing, and even the search for the origins of the universe. In finance, Jim is credited with pioneering the field of quantitative investing. His success inspired a new generation of quant hedge funds, including D. Shaw, AQR Capital Management, and Two Sigma, all of which have adopted similar data-driven approaches. His approach to investing has been described as the quant revolution, changing the landscape of financial markets forever. Like many successful figures, Jim faced his share of controversies. In 2014, the U.S. Senate investigated Renaissance Technologies for its use of complex financial instruments to avoid taxes. The firm eventually agreed to pay $7 billion in back taxes and penalties, one of the largest settlements in IRS history. This controversy highlighted the aggressive strategies employed by Renaissance, but also underscored the firm's unparalleled success and the scrutiny that comes with it. Despite these challenges, Jim's legacy as a brilliant mathematician and investor remained intact. Known for his humility, he often attributed his preference for staying out of the limelight to Benjamin the donkey from George Orwell's Animal Farm, who famously said, "God gave me a tail to keep off the flies, but I'd rather have had no tail and no flies." Jim's approach to investing was groundbreaking. His team relied on quantitative models that analyzed vast amounts of data to identify patterns and make predictions. This method was in stark contrast to traditional reliance on human intuition and qualitative analysis. Jim believed that markets were not entirely efficient and that patterns and anomalies could be exploited. One key strategy employed by the Medallion Fund was high-frequency trading, involving numerous trades in a very short period. This approach allowed the fund to capitalize on small price movements that others might overlook. By using advanced algorithms and cutting-edge technology, Renaissance Technologies stayed ahead of the competition, achieving unparalleled success. Jim's success was not achieved alone. He surrounded himself with some of the brightest minds in mathematics, physics, and computer science. Renaissance Technologies became known for its diverse team of experts, many of whom had little to no background in finance. This interdisciplinary approach was key to the firm's success, as it allowed for innovative solutions and fresh perspectives on complex problems. Jim's management style was instrumental in fostering an environment of collaboration and creativity. He believed in hiring exceptionally talented individuals and giving them the freedom to explore and innovate. He valued intellectual curiosity and encouraged his team to challenge conventional wisdom and think outside the box. Jim's approach to management was both hands-on and empowering. He maintained an open-door policy, encouraging employees to share ideas and insights freely. This collaborative atmosphere was a significant factor in Renaissance Technologies' ability to develop cutting-edge trading models and stay ahead of the competition. The culture at Renaissance Technologies was unique in its blend of intellectual rigor and informal atmosphere. Jim's own casual demeanor, known for his preference of not wearing socks, set the tone for a workplace where ideas mattered more than appearances. This environment attracted top talent, motivated not just by financial rewards, but by the opportunity to solve challenging problems. Data was at the heart of Renaissance Technologies' success. Jim understood that the more data they could analyze, the better their predictions would be. The firm collected and analyzed vast amounts of historical and real-time market data, using it to identify patterns and make informed trading decisions. This focus on data extended beyond market information. Renaissance Technologies also analyzed a wide range of external factors that could influence market movements, such as weather patterns, political events, and social trends. This comprehensive approach allowed the firm to make more accurate predictions and stay ahead of the competition. Jim also emphasized the importance of continuous improvement. He believed that no system was perfect and that there was always room for enhancement. This mindset drove the firm to constantly refine its models and strategies, ensuring they remained at the forefront of the industry. Renaissance Technologies' success and the impact of its quantitative approach have had a lasting influence on the financial industry. The firm's pioneering methods have been adopted by numerous hedge funds, leading to the rise of quantitative investing as a dominant force in the market. Today, many of the world's leading hedge funds use similar data-driven strategies to achieve their investment goals. Jim's legacy extends beyond his financial achievements. His contributions to mathematics and his philanthropic efforts have left an indelible mark on the world. The Simons Foundation continues to support groundbreaking research in mathematics, science, and education, ensuring that his impact will be felt for generations to come. In his later years, Jim stepped back from the day-to-day management of Renaissance Technologies, focusing more on his philanthropic endeavors. He remained active in the work of the Simons Foundation, which has provided significant funding for research in mathematics and the basic sciences. At the time of his death on May 10, 2024, Jim Simons was worth an estimated $31.4 billion, making him the 51st richest person in the world. His contributions to mathematics, finance, and philanthropy have left an indelible mark on the world. Jim once summed up his career by saying, "I did a lot of math, I made a lot of money, and I gave almost all of it away." His story is a testament to the power of mathematics and the impact one person can have on the world. Jim's life was a journey of relentless curiosity, mathematical brilliance, and profound generosity. From his early fascination with numbers to his groundbreaking work in finance and his philanthropic endeavors, Jim proved that mathematics can unlock not just the mysteries of the universe, but also the secrets of Wall Street. Jim's story is a remarkable blend of intellect, innovation, and impact. His ability to see the world through a mathematical lens allowed him to achieve unparalleled success in finance while making significant contributions to science and education. As we reflect on his life and legacy, we are reminded of the profound influence one individual can have through dedication, curiosity, and a commitment to giving back. Jim may no longer be with us, but his contributions will continue to shape the world for generations to come. If you found Jim Simons' story as inspiring as we did, Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories of extraordinary individuals who change the world. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see featured next on our channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.